Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, got to turn them up. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up. Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, yeah, I do. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Boy, I'll tell you something. This, wow, it's such an honor and a privilege to wake up every day. Irregardless as to what you have to face, it is an honor and a privilege to wake up every day. Because it's God's way of saying, I'm not through with you yet. That's the way I look at it. If he keeps waking me up, no matter what I have to face, I always say to myself, God must not be through with me yet. Because if he was through with me, if my work was done, I don't think I'd be here. So I find a lot of comfort in the fact that he keeps waking me up. And I have work to do. And I'm okay with that. And, today I wanted to share a principle of success with you that I've learned over the years that was taught to me. The thing that you want the most of, it's the very same thing that you're going to have to give the most of. I'll say it again. The thing that you want the most of, that very same thing is the thing that you're going to have to give the most of. See, there is no, the theory of Newton, behind every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Behind every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Well, that happens throughout all the principles of success, too. I want you to understand something. See, you can't have peace if you're practicing war. Tell me how that works. See, you can explain it away any way you want to. But you cannot have peace if you are practicing war. Sorry. Well, we're fighting for peace. Well, ain't none. There is none. How you want to color this? People try to address it. Our country, we fight for peace, and I love our troops and everything. But while we're fighting for peace, that means we're not at peace. We're at war. And you can ask the soldiers and the airmen and the Navy people and the ground that's over there in it, they at war, man. They don't feel nothing like peace. But the people who sit behind the walls and press the buttons can easily say we're fighting for peace. Yeah, well, we at war, though. That's the truth of the matter. You can't have progress in your life. You cannot progress in your life if your business is holding someone else back. It cannot happen. I'm sorry. But if you're climbing a ladder and you're stepping on each rung of the ladder, and that's producing progress for you, you're progressing up the ladder. That means every step you step on another rung going up, you are taking another step higher. If you one time stop putting your foot in front of the other to step on the next rung, and you look over and you take some time out to push someone off their ladder, or you lift your foot to kick them off one of their rungs of the ladder, guess what you have done? You have immediately stopped your progress. Immediately. You can't progress and be in the business of holding anyone back, anybody, because to kick somebody off the ladder, you got to take your foot off of yours. And you got to be careful when you do that, because he ain't the only one can slip and fall. If there is joy you are looking for in your life, you cannot be in the business of passing out pain. You cannot, man. Look, oh God, I want to have a life, a wonderful life with this person over here, but you steady creating pain in somebody else's life over there. You ain't finna have no joy. I'm sorry. Oh, you might create some uncomfortable moments for this person that you're doing this stuff to, but what about you though? But see, and if God's word is true, if that person is over there is holding on to faith and doing the right thing, and you just coming out of the hate field, then guess what, man? God gonna cover them, take care of them. But your life, you're gonna reap what you sow. You know, that old Sunday school lesson, you know, with the card class, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, all of that business. That card class was because when you were young in Sunday school, they were trying to get you to understand this early so you wouldn't carry this into your adult life. I don't know why you think that them lessons you was learning in Sunday school was just for when you was a kid. What they were doing was trying to give you some basic principles and concepts early in your life so you wouldn't carry them into adulthood. So keep on thinking that you can pass out pain in other people's life and don't get no pain in yours. If you want more love in your life, you can't be out there practicing hate. I mean, this is so basic, but I'm telling you, man, when you hear it and you see yourself and envision yourself going through your life, can you not see where you may be blocking some of the blessings that can come your way simply by not adhering to the principles? The principles of success are very simple. The things that you want the most of, the very same thing you will have to give the most of. If you want more people to smile at you, then you're going to have to start smiling at more people when you see them. That's how you get a return smile. Man, I wish more people would shake my hand. You're going to have to extend your hand to more people. Nobody going to automatically just start doing what you want. Do you understand me? I am telling you clearly that this is how this works. And any other application of this principle, it will backfire you. But this principle is true. I'm telling you, that little Sunday school card class lesson, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Break that down. What you do to other people, the same thing gonna get done to you. I'm telling you. So a lot of us, and I've done it myself before, a lot of us block our blessings by not understanding this very simple principle here, that you got to give more of what it is you want to get. Look, when you turn on your TV and you see these commercials, you can buy a house with no credit, no money down. Really? Where that house at? And when you get that house, how much money you gonna need to make it look like a house? You know, man, I mean, really, come on, y'all. Come on. You can go buy a house with no money down. That means you don't need any money. You can just walk around and just start acquiring homes. Really? How that sound to you? Are you kidding me? Here's a belt that you can put around your waist. You ain't got to do no exercise, and you can eat what you want to eat, and your stomach is going to look rock hard abs. You know how many of them belts I have on right now? If that made any sense at all. But I already know in principle that you cannot get something without giving something. that in order to benefit from something, you have got to be willing to put in. You listen to me. Go down to your bank and you ain't made no deposits and start filling out withdrawal slips and see how long you stay in that bank. Do you understand? There is nothing set up that way. Nothing. Just go to your bank without having made deposits and fill out withdrawal slips. They be looking at you like you're crazy. And if you stay in there, they're going to call somebody. They're going to come get you out this bank. This is how it works in life, folks. Please don't overlook this very, very simple principle of success, that the things you want to get the most of is the very same thing you're going to have to give the most of. You want more peace? Practice peace. You want to progress? You got to help others progress. You want to have joy in your life? You got to be in the joy spreading business. You want to have more love and admiration? You got to admire and love more people. And at one point in time, if you want people to put you first, guess what? You're going to have to put a whole lot of other people first. If you don't believe that, do it any other way. Please email me of another way you found that this works. And have your facts in order. And please have a number where I can ask you a couple questions. This is how it really works. Don't overlook that simple principle, you all. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's a requirement by God. This is not.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.